Welcome back to It's Not Clicking Podcast. I absolutely hope you guys had a great Christmas, Hanukkah, New Year's. I enjoyed myself. I actually enjoyed myself a little bit. But did you miss me? Because I missed you, okay? And I think this season we definitely got a banger. As always, if you're new, welcome. If you're old, welcome back. Of course, please go add the It's Not Cooking Podcast Instagram, please. Because I don't want to do this on my personal account, please. Let's get into this episode. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this topic gonna ruffle a few feathers. And mommies in my comments and the mommies that's gonna see this, try to listen to this with an open mind, okay? We know you love being a mom, I love being a mom, but we're gonna be realistic here, okay? So of course the topic today is the flex of having no kids. And the only reason why I'm having this topic, which is crazy, is because during my time on my break, I seen this video that kind of went viral of a girl being like, having no kids is a flex. And there was so many moms like, it's not a flex, I love being a mom. And it's like, but they're not lying, it is a flex. Like, no one is denying that being a mom is dope. Like, it is, it has its perks, but it also has its disadvantages. And if you don't get that, or you don't want to see that, then you're lying to yourself. Like, we got to be real here, you're lying to yourself. Like, the way they came at this lady was crazy. But I came to her defense because I can honestly say that, and I have one. So with my one, I'm overwhelmed. So imagine a mom with more and not having the freedom that a person with no child has. You know what I'm saying? So I had my son when I was 23, right? So from 18 to 21, I had some type of freedom, meaning I was able to just go. You could call me at any time, at any moment, and I was gone. I didn't have to explain anything. I didn't have to wait for nobody. I was just out. And that's a freedom that, although I love being a mom, it's a freedom I wish I still have. We don't get that opportunity anymore. Like, you have to literally think of every possible thing when it comes down to if I want to do something spontaneous. Because it's not. It's a whole planned out. It's planned out. It's a crazy situation. Like, for me to go out, I need to know at least a week in advance. At least 2 weeks is like courtesy. Like, thank you, I appreciate that. Because it gives me time to find something. But you have to find a babysitter. You have to figure out how you're going to accommodate that person, depending on who the person is, because it could be grandma. You know what I'm saying? But like, let's say it's a friend. Let's say it's a cousin. Let's just say it's a random person. You have to figure out how to accommodate them. Do you have the money to accommodate them? Then you have to figure out if your child is spending the night, right? And are you going to spend the night with the person that you're with? Do I trust the person that you're spending the night with? What do I have to pack? What do I need? Do I need to bring a special meal? Maybe the person doesn't eat a certain kind of thing, so do I have to pack that? Or if they're not spending the night, you got to figure out what time you need to be back so that you can get them at a reasonable time for that person to be up to give you your child back. So after I went and had fun, now I got to pick you up. That's a luxury that I don't have anymore. Like, I don't get to be like, I don't think about it, go home, mind you, I don't drink. But hypothetically, let's just say I get drunk, right? Let's hypothetically say I go get smacked out of my ass. It's impossible for me to do that because I have to consider getting the child. Now, let's just say they're coming home that night. I can pick my child up drunk. Or let's just say they're spending a night, one night, and that person has to get up at 11 o'clock in the morning to go do God knows what. Now you have to get up hung over to go pick up your kid. And kids are not quiet. Another example, let's just say that, for example, you wanted to go on a trip, and that trip is around the time that school is in session. You now have to figure out who's going to take your child to school while you're going. Who's going to pick that child up from school? Like, if you have a child between newborn to maybe 10, that time frame is crazy, and it's impossible to do anything. And I know there's going to be some people that's like, oh, but you chose that. You chose to be a mom. First of all, mind your business. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. But here's my thing. All I'm saying is, whether you chose to be a mom or not, you cannot deny that there are some things that you miss when you didn't have children. Like the freedom to leave when you want, to go where you want. I have a cousin right now who just left and went on a random ass trip. Random. It could have been planned over the weekend. Who fucking knows? Random ass trip. And I wrote her like, when the hell did you get there? And all I did was think, like, I don't get that. Like, I miss being able to just ride out. Like, for anything to happen to me, it needs to be planned out, and I miss being spontaneous. And I think because my child is at an age where he still needs a babysitter, I'm like, damn, like, hurry up, turn 12. Hurry up. Like, I miss that. I miss that part of my life where I was able to be a little bit free. And around your mid-20s is when you're traveling and you're partying and you're doing whatever you want. And I don't think I missed out on that part in a way, but I made up for it. You know what I'm saying? But I do wish that I just had that. I didn't have to make up for it, basically what I'm saying. Now, I'm not going to take away from the moms who absolutely adore being a mother. Listen to me. I love my kid. I'll slap the hell out of you for him. You understand what I'm saying? But being a mom is a lot of work that no one trained me for. So it's a lot of stuff I'm learning whilst being his mommy. You know what I'm saying? So I got a lot of like trial and error when it come to him. But the ones that adore being moms, like, you can't deny wanting to be able to have a time away from your kid. And if you don't, listen, kudos to you. I need a break. You see what I'm saying? I need a break. And that don't mean I love my child less. That don't mean I don't like him. It's just everybody's human and they need a break. Like, we're human. I have a friend who always talks about wanting to be a mom. She's like in her mid-30s, around that time where, you know, once we hit a certain age of 30, you want more kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get that. And she asks me all the time, like, I'm so ready. And I'd be like, spend a day. Come spend a day. And see what I do with for a day. And then you tell me if you want that. Let me just break down to you mother stuff. Let me just break this down for you. From the ages of newborn to around 1, they're cool. I'll take that back. I'm gonna take that back because my son started walking at the age of 8 months. So from newborn, 6 months. That's when they just sit down. They don't do nothing. They don't talk. They just look. They may cry here or there, but they don't do nothing. 7 months to around 1, that's when they're crawling, climbing, fucking up shit. Walking, getting into everything, falling onto everything. Right? From 1 to 3, they are martial arts karate people. Because they are literally jumping to see if they can hurt themselves. Just to see. And instead of them crying, they're laughing. So they're like mini serial killers, right? Okay. From 4 to 9, acrobats, jujitsu masters. Jiu-jitsu masters. My son is 17 kids in one. Where the hell do you get all that energy from? You wake up excited? It takes me 20 to 30 minutes to get my day started. It takes him the moment his eyes open. To the point where I'm like, hey, you just woke up. Your eyes just open. Why are you flipping? Why are you running? Why are you jumping so high? Get down. So hell yeah, I think it's a flex if you don't have the kids. Listen to me, I had a weekend where he wasn't here. And I didn't know what the fuck to do. I was like, what do you do with this time? You know what I did? I slept. Because I didn't know what else to do. Like, it was so surreal how quiet the house was. I was like, I don't know if I'll ever get this chance again. Like right now, he quiet, but that's because he know I'm recording. But when I'm not recording, homeboy is on 1,000. Really, I knock on the door and be like, yo, you up here? Brain out like a 5. He's just a big ass ball of energy. And I usually have to reel him back in. And I don't understand how people get mad at people with no kid. Like, I tell people all the time, if I could go to hell back, because it's listen to me. Imagine just getting up and getting on a flight. The only thing you got to worry about is who gonna feed your cat. If you even have a cat. That's all you got to worry about. All you got to worry about is making sure your doors are locked, your stove is off, and you're gone. That's it. That's it. Somebody can hit you up 10 o'clock on a random ass day and be like, yo, pull up, and you can go, give me 20 minutes. Not me. Not me. Not me. I gotta be like, damn, son. Damn, son, like, that sounds mad fun. I gotta babysit him. And my son is at the age where he's training to be by himself. Because jobs, I'm gonna be having jobs where I'm gonna be coming home later than he would be coming home. So, like, he need to be able to come here and chill. The independent part of becoming a double-digit kid. And even that freaks me out. Like, the joy of being able to just dip. Let me tell you something. I used to never understand when parents sent their kids away for the summer. It never made sense to me. Like, oh, you're just trying to get rid of your children. This is me. My son has been going to my mother since he was 3 months old. And I look forward to the summer every single year. Okay? Like, counting down because I can't wait for that day to happen. Like, I'm excited. Like, it's summertime. It's coming. Because that's when I get to be spontaneous. I get to do whatever I want. For those little 2.5 months, I get to wild the fuck out. And I do. Sometimes I don't. Like last year, I didn't really do too much. This summer, listen to me. I'm outside. When people be like, oh, I can't wait to have kids, the way I chuckle, the way I fucking chuckle, are you sure about that? Are you sure? Like, are you sure? And it's always the ones that do the most traveling and all the most fun stuff that always wants a kid. Oh, I want a kid that's gonna make me sit down. Listen to me, you're gonna want a kid, and I'm like, what the fuck did I do? That spontaneous shit goes out the window. Like, my sister wants to be like the rich auntie that goes places, and I envy her. Like I wish I thought about that shit. I wish I did. And for people who really get upset with people that say they don't want kids, like, first of all, kids are expensive. And think about it. And I really want you guys to think about it. Go to the grocery store. You go to the grocery store, you go in grocery shopping, and you're shopping for one box of cereal. Matter of fact, I'll give you a transaction that just happened. We went to the store, I bought 2 boxes of cereal and a milk. That cost me $37 for 2 boxes of cereal and a gallon of milk. Because here's the thing about kids. You kids can't get your cereal. You got to get they cereal. And they cereal is nuts. See, I had to pause the video because Nosy McNosy Pants was like, are you done recording? No, I'm not. You see what I'm saying? The freedom. But I like, literally, I need you guys to think about that. Like, think about the fact that your groceries are 10 times the cost. Or anything that you do, you have to do with your child in mind. Everything that you do. So, for me, even it came down to work, I had to put him in mind. Like, I used to work, like I said, I used to work as a hairstylist. I was able at one point to leave work at 12 midnight and make mad money. And the moment he moved back with me, I was leaving work at 6 o'clock. And that's usually when my day really got started. And I had to kind of stop my career to be able to accommodate his lifestyle, because his lifestyle was going to school from 8 to 5. And I had to make sure that I was home by 6 to get him, because now we got to do homework, we got to make food, we got to take showers, we got to get bedtime together. So I had to be home to be able to be with him. So then when I started working again, I had to make sure that it worked for him. So I didn't go to work early in the morning, because who's taking him to school? I went to school in the evening. I went to work in the evening, and I made sure that I got off at a time that's right around the time that he gets out of school. So now I'm home at the time that I need to be. But these are the things that you consider when you have a kid. You have to think about all of these things. And then, like I said, if I didn't have my mom to help pick him up from school, who was picking him up? So I would have to leave work, go get him, bring him to my job. Like, it's a lot more work than it is like just be able to move around. I can't move around the way I want to. And I had a dad. I had a dad was like, oh, it's so hard. What's hard? What's hard? You get a weekend, every other weekend, every weekend. What the fuck is hard? What do you do Monday through Friday? Monday through Friday afternoon. Nothing. Do you know how many clubs have like Tuesday days and Thursday days and all that kind of other bullshit? You could do stuff. Don't let you have every other weekend. You could definitely do things. We don't get those opportunities, like, at all. And the dads that do have their kid 24 hours a day, like the moms do, then you get it. You understand what I mean by, like, being able to be like, man, I'm sorry guys, I can't come out this weekend. Or y'all like doing basketball games. Y'all sit in the house and y'all just chop it up, smoke, play the game. There's things you can't do when you have a child around. And that's how it is being a full-time mom. There's so much stuff that I can't do because he's around. Even down to company. Like, I gotta be careful the company I keep around him. I gotta be careful. Like, I got a lot of friends that smoke. I be like, I gotta go in the hallway. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's something about not having to worry, which always will make not having a kid a flex for me. And like I said, there's gonna be some moms that's gonna completely disagree, but there's gonna be a lot of moms that's like, that really fucking get it, especially the ones that do the most. They're gonna absolutely get it, because we crave those weekends. We beg for those weekends. We beg for a day, but see, the day go by so goddamn fast. It's like, damn it, I didn't even get to enjoy it really. because your day starts so late. Because like you sleep in. You get the opportunity to sleep in. And then when it when your day officially starts, that shit fly. So we crave those weekends. Shit, we crave school days, like school weeks when you guys go off to somewhere. I crave the goddamn summer. That's what I crave. Get out. Go to your Gigi's house. Get out. I am planning my birthday. I hate being here for my birthday. Winter sucks. So I hate being here. And I'm like, oh, I'm going to go to so-and-so for like 7 days. 5. And I'm like, well, who going to take the kid? Like, how am I going to get him to school? Because he got to go to school. How am I going to, like, how, like, it's such a thought process. And it's like, damn, maybe I should just wait. But then it's like, it's my birthday. Like, I don't like doing Brooklyn for my birthday. It don't give what it's supposed to give. I need beach, clean, nice, pretty beach. I need hotel. I need a pool. It's just certain things New York don't give for me for my birthday. And that's what I need. And the thought process that I have been struggling for the past month trying to figure out what I'm going to do with him. Now, in a different universe, if I didn't have him, this would be a conversation. It would be, hey, here's my time at work. I'll be back on this day. I need these days off. I get approved. I go about my business. It is not like that right now. So when people flex, first of all, the ones that do flex out loud, I am jealous. I'll tell you right now. I am. Kudos to you for being able to do whatever you want. Or the ones that have like parents that are not so busy, so their parents are like, yeah, I'll take them. I am dying for mom to move closer. I am dying. I need her to move closer. This nose ring, listen, you see this? It's irritating me. Anyway, I'm dying for my mom to move to New York. Like, I need her to come closer because first of all, she loves him to death. And I know she wouldn't mind if I go, Ma, this weekend, please. Or these 5 days, please. She'll do it. My stepdad, love him. He'll do it. So it's like, I need that. And like I said, the summertime is a time that I crave. I crave it. I need it. Like crack. Let me not all the way shit on being a parent. Like I said, I love being a mother. My son is my entire world. I'll punch in your mouth for him. You know what I'm saying? Like I enjoy being a mom. I for the ones that want to be a mother, I just want you to think. I want you to consider like what you give up becoming a mother. Like, because if you believe in the fairy tale that you don't give up anything, you're gonna be confused and you're gonna be like, what the hell did I just get myself to? You might put yourself in a depression because of it. I just want you to really think and be realistic with yourself. Like, okay, if I travel a lot, this is what I'm giving up. If I go to clubs every weekend, this is what I'm giving up. If I do girl trips, so on and so forth. Like, these are the things that I'm giving up to become a mother. And I want you guys to consider those things. I want you guys to really think about what you're giving up to become a mom. And are you willing to give those things up for a while? Because the question is, you know, you don't, let's just say you got twins. Then what? You know what I'm saying? Like, I need you to consider all things possible. Are you, you know, you got to consider if your boyfriend or husband is going to be around. You know, shit happens. You have to consider money. You got to consider where you stay. You have to consider whom you can rely on if things don't go your way. Who can you rely on if you do need that break? These are all the things I just want you to consider before you just jump on a mommy train because you want a child. Wanting a child is a beautiful thing. What comes with wanting a child is a whole nother process that I just want everybody to really think about. Like, no one anticipates being a single parent. No one thinks about that shit. Because I'm telling you right now, that was not a thought process in my mind. It was not even a thought that ran across my mental that I was going to happen to be a single parent. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, when I was co-parenting, these are the things that I looked forward to. So my every weekend or my every other weekend, until those things stopped, and I didn't. And when I had those weekends, I didn't cherish those because I thought I would always have them. You understand what I'm saying? So I just want you guys to really think this whole mommy thing through. And let's just, like, if you got a godchild, just think about it like that. Use that godchild as a vessel. Use that godchild as an example of what the hell you could be going through. Listen to your friend pop shit. She's not lying. Listen to her when you say, oh, I'm coming to get them. Hear the excitement in her voice, because it's a break that we normally don't get. And I just want you guys to consider that before you even just jump and run to the mommy train. So remember, like, this whole thing came about because I have seen a video on TikTok. So I had in my response, and I basically said what I've been saying this whole time, which is the freedom you don't get with having a child. And someone replied by saying that it's not true that parents don't have freedom, because they were stuck watching and raising their kids their siblings, while their mom was out partying. Now, that's a whole different topic. It's a whole different topic, but it also falls into this topic, because it's like, me personally, if I ever had another child, JJ is not watching that child. Even if, like, I started dating somebody with a child, JJ isn't watching that child. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't see myself doing that. Not to go out. Now, if I gotta go to the store, or I gotta, like, make a run to work, depending on the ages of the kids, probably. But it's for me to do something productive for them, not for me to go party. If I'm going party, like, the baby's going somewhere else. And, like, if Jay's old enough, he's going to be either alone or somewhere else. But we do have a lot of parents that do that. And I think that also ties into the people that don't want children, because they have been raising their siblings their entire life. And they don't want to do that because they didn't have that freedom. Like, I know a lot more than some who raised their siblings and refuse to have children. Like, it drives them nuts, the thought of even a kid, because they had to raise their sibling. And I get it, because what freedom did you have as a child when you had to take care of a child? I think it's weird. I don't think it's normal for kids to be watching kids. I don't. Because they don't know nothing. They just got here too. So, like I said, that's a bigger topic for a different day, but I do want this whole topic to be for people to understand that it's okay to be tired of being a mother. And we'll get into, I got a bigger topic for that, and I'm going to actually get a guest, because you need to hear from other mothers besides myself that this shit is not for the weak. And what you are told in the fairy tales is not what happens in real life. So yeah. So that's it for today's episode. I didn't want to, like, drag this one out. This is the first one, so I didn't want to drag it out. But I do want to say that I think this season is probably going to be my best season. Definitely more guests, definitely crazier topics. And you all know that you can always talk to me in the comments or go to the Instagram page, It's Not Cooking Podcast, and talk your shit with me. Because you know I'm down for talking shit. And I'm always down for a good debate. But until next time, my loves, see ya.